Everybody is always saying use AI to help you make content. They're also always saying do your research and study the competition and what's working. But here's the truth, nobody actually shows you how. And what if I told you that there's a platform out there that does them both? And for content creators, it's a game changer. And that platform is Poppy AI. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go deep into it. And I'm gonna show you guys examples of how I use it and how other people use it. So this right here is Poppy AI, and I'm using the free version. Now, the way this works is you have credits. You use certain amount of credits and they reset every month. Now, here's where things get interesting. I'm gonna go to new board, and this is how Poppy AI starts. Now, it can be super intimidating in the beginning, but the way it works is it works with boards. So here's a chat. So this is going to be your main ChatGPT chat prompt area. Okay. The beautiful thing about this is, check this out. You can use different models. So you got Grok, Gemini, ChatGPT 4, ChatGPT 5, and then you got the Claudes. Now, depending on how big the prompt is and depending on which model you use, that is what takes up the credits. But I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to go deep into this. I'm going to create one big massive prompt with tons of different assets, and you'll see how little the credits it uses. Okay, so this is the main area. The beautiful thing is unlike ChatGPT, you can make something, and if you mess up, you just create a new conversation. So all the conversations go in here. Even though this is the same board, it all stays in the one conversation. So now the way it works is you bring in assets, so it learns specifically what you want and you build from there. All right. In fact, I'm going to show you guys a different board that I have. So we're going to go to my boards. Where is YouTube? And we're gonna do this one. Now, if you look at this, it gets quite, I mean, on this is more of a basic one, but if we go to some of the templates afterwards, you'll see some of them get incredibly confusing. Okay, so let's go into it. I have a box here, and it has the video inside. I've named it example video. I have now linked it to the main chat area. Now I have another box, named it hooks, and this is a hooks video. Okay. Now if I click this,
today we're talking about hooks.
It plays it.
If you want your videos to perform better, you need to focus on leveling up your hooks.
Now this video teaches you all about hooks. Now this video was a video that somebody made on their review of the Osmo Pocket 3. Now I've got group 3. Now these are actually all of my YouTube videos, right? And then the group 4 is all of my Instagram videos. Now what I did was, by the way, this was just the prompt. I just created it in here. I named it P1 because what you can do, I learned this afterwards, is you can, if I go to new conversation, I can say P1 is the prompt. I can literally say using P1, link it to the hook, so on and so forth. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys a raw test version script that I had, okay? Now, this was before. I'm still learning this platform as we go along, but I think this platform is incredible and I've used it tons of times. But because it's sort of new, there's so many changes that are being implemented into it. Now, group 4, now let's read the prompt. Group 4 is my latest Instagram reel. So you can see what I've been is my latest Instagram reels. So you can see what I've been posting and the demographic being creators. Group 3 is my latest YouTube videos. So you can use that to get my vocabulary. Group 2, now using group 2 to get the hook for the video I require. I want you to analyze group 1 video. By the way, group 1, this is before I renamed it. Group 1 was the example video and group 2 was the hooks. So using the hooks, I want you to analyze the example video, maximum 1,500 words, because that's kind of a good range for YouTube videos for me. On the exact same topic, which is how she uses the Osmo Pocket 3. I want it the same because it's exactly how I want it to do. It's exactly how I want my video to be, but in my words. The visuals being with me using the Pocket 3 talking head voiceover. I enjoy her use of storytelling, but giving real pros and cons. Ask me any clarifying questions if needs be. Once we've established a finished script, I will then ask for a summary, description, and pinned comment, but only after the script is finished. Now, here's what it gave me. It gave me, okay, I'm ready to mirror the exact same topic. By the way, this was just a test. This was the example. If you go over my YouTube video, I actually didn't make this video. I just wanted to see how well it analyzed videos and how well it was able to give me a script. Okay, you have to make sure that if you want it to extract the right information, these boxes need to be linked. Now, how do you link the boxes? I'm gonna get out of it. It's as simple as pinning it to the box. That's it. That's it. Now it's linked. I can move this around and it's always gonna be linked. I can also link it to these, right? It doesn't need to be. Let's just say I want it to do something and I don't want these linked. I just want them there as references. It won't do anything to it, okay? So here's the hook. If you want a tiny camera that makes vlogging almost effortless, here's exactly how I use the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Who's it for, my exact settings, and the real pros and cons, so you can decide if it belongs in your bag, which is super cool because it's analyzed my vocabulary from the YouTube videos and it's giving it to me the way I speak, it's good because now it's like I can almost say that without it being forced. That's the way I speak, right? Now, what's cool is I don't need to I don't need to like script that out. I can literally just read it, say it into the camera, which is what I like. I really love the fact that you can analyze certain videos, analyze your own videos, and connect it together. All right, boom. I don't need a big rig every day. I just need something I'll actually carry. The Pocket 3 is small, discreet, stabilized, and genuinely capable. In this video, I'm gonna show you how I set it up, how I film with it in the real world, where it shines and actually where it doesn't. Yeah, this is the script. It's in my vocabulary. It's analyzed the hooks. So that start hook, the intro, is taken from the style that this video teaches you. And what's cool is about this chat area is you can make it full screen. Let's just say it all gets confusing. You can literally just work with it from here, which is super like crucial. It's convenient. But let's go back to the script. A mistake I made is I should have made a new conversation each time I was going on with it. This is why this is a super long script. Right, okay, so where did I stop? Here's the narrative. See how I after I see the script, I added in something. What the beautiful thing about this is you just make a new conversation. And it even gives you visual examples of what you could even do. Who's this camera for? Shy, low profile vloggers, so on and so forth. I'm not going to get too big into the actual script itself. But yeah, if you notice, you can create mind maps, you can create landing pages, VSL page, presentation, search, you can add things, you can summarize, all from the actual prompt itself. Now, if you look at this, I'm using this on a very, very, very basic level. I'm adding in my videos, I'm adding in example videos, I'm linking it to the chat, and I'm just simply getting a script. If you look on the left, you have Facebook ads, you have all sorts. You can add a voice note. You can add a voice note and tell the AI, hey, this is my video, this is what I want. The reason being is because this is my demographic. The goal is to get X amount of leads from my lead magnet, so on and so forth. You can literally give the prompt via a voice note and it will add all these things in. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to go back to the boards and I'm going to show you the templates of what some of the other creators have done. All right, look at this one, YouTube content system. And you're going to notice now mine has a lot more basic in comparison to some of these other guys. All right, a lot of these people, they include offer sheets, ICP sheets, ICP being your ideal customer persona. You can even tell it things that you're an expert content strategist. Boom, it's all in here. Let's go back. Let's show you some other examples. Short form content system by Sophie. There's one I seen. See, I like this. So look, if you look at this one, she has included a Google Sheets. Let's use this template. By the way, when you look at these templates, you can't actually do anything to them unless you click use template, which if you look, my credits are still the same. The reason I went down is because I created a mind map on the other one. So if we open this, this is all these viral hooks. Now she's included that in there. She's included videos, and then she's also given like how to use this kind of board for us, like instructions. That's what the word I was looking for. So now gone are the days, in my opinion, of just going on ChatGPT and asking for, hey, can you give me a script? Like, this is where you get to actually analyze competition, analyze your own content, include, you know, your ideal customer persona, and just build from it. Let's look at some more templates on how other people are using it, because I know for a fact some of these are insanely complicated. So like, look, these are thumbnails. This is titles. See, nothing's linked. It's up for you. It's up to you to get to do the linking. All right. So role. So that's actually, look, role, task, process. You include, this is the prompt. They're giving you the prompt. You are an expert YouTube title and thumbnail strategist with access to proven frameworks with title advice. What we're gonna do, let's actually go live and use this. Let's actually include this in. We're gonna link this in. I haven't even read the entire thing, but let's do it. Analyze video content, identify the first 30 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna add in my YouTube video, and it's gonna get the information it needs from these. These are actual PDF files. Okay, so let's drag this on this side, just so it's easier to link. We're gonna link that in there. We're gonna link this here. We're gonna add in my YouTube videos, or my YouTube video. Let's add in one YouTube video. So to add in a YouTube video, all you literally have to do is paste it. It'll come, you put it in the box, it's now linked inside the box. We'll link it together here. Let's move this here so it's a little bit more appealing. Now let's add in the prompt. I'm hoping this works. I haven't read it all, but like, let's test it out. Also, if you notice, you can change the size of all of this stuff. I think that's pretty cool. So let's add in that prompt, because it's gonna analyze those PDFs. So I want you to think about it for a second. You could literally, let's just say, for example, you've purchased Alex Hormozi's, you know, ads and like sales PDFs or like courses. You can input those ads, the knowledge from the PDFs in, put in your own YouTube videos, find a couple of other viral YouTube videos that are doing incredibly well or have done, almost like evergreen content, and then connect it all back so it can create a script for you. Like, and here's the thing, here's the beautiful thing. You don't need to read, you know, the script word for word. You have the entire structure, but that's just scripts. You can create ad campaigns. You can create an entire content strategy. Now, like for example, this board right here is about titles and thumbnails for YouTube. This has got nothing to do with scripts, right? So now let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. This was the entire prompt. I can see you've uploaded a video about creating AI clones using Google Gemini. Let me analyze the content and provide a comprehensive title and thumbnail recommendations using the proven frameworks. So if you notice, that is the video that I added in. Although I'm happy with my title and thumbnail, let's see what it gives us. Okay, so first 30 seconds shows an AI generated image of an adult creator with child version of himself, promises to teach the method in under 5 minutes using free Gemini. Okay, so main topic, unique angle, specifically using free Gemini tools, not paid tools. Key moments, target audience. I really like this. I made adult me meet child me using free AI. I mean, that's a pretty impressive title. I don't need AI to create that, but it's pretty good. I clone myself at every age using Google Gemini. This free AI tool lets you time travel in photos. Okay, I like this. Using tile frameworks. How to clone yourself in photos using free AI. thumbnail options. Now, this is something I've always struggled with, is getting a title and thumbnail. So this is definitely a board I'll keep using. And what's cool is now that I've done this, I just need to, the next time I want to use this, I just put in a different YouTube video. I'll create a new chat. I'll put in a new YouTube video and just copy and paste the prompt back in. Thumbnail options: split screen, regular photo, AI generated, text overlay before and after, 3-step process, original photo, Gemini photo. It's pretty impressive. Following the 10 rule. All thumbnails show the actual AI result. Show the result, but not the exact method. High contrast colors, large text elements. So it's not just giving you the title and thumbnail like how ChatGPT would. It's actually teaching you certain rules, recommendations. Left child, like look, left side, the regular child photo. Right side, the AI generated photo of the adult. This is all based off of psychology and of these PDFs that are here. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed with this. So now let's I want to try something. Create a mind map. So it's creating a mind map for me. Now, does this board and this prompt need a mind map? No, but I'm thinking ahead of, let's just say you have a script that's and the script is kind of like a presentation. You can create a mind map for it, right? Or you can even just click the presentation. There's so much that you can build off of. I want you to think outside the box and don't think about, okay, here's the mind map. I don't want you to think of it as just script ideation, right? There's literally ad campaigns. There's you can build things out. So look at this mind map based off of what we've just done. YouTube title and thumbnail strategy. So content analysis, title frameworks, thumbnail frameworks, optimization criteria, and execution process. And then it's got all the things in here. What if I was to import a PDF book, create a mind map of the contents of that PDF book, and then from there take it to a different AI tool for it to there's just so much to it. And I love the fact that you don't have to, go to different platforms. Like, it has different language models in here. All right. I'm doing this just as an example, just to show you guys. Let's just do what if we were to create a VSL page? Describe and create a video sales page. I just want to see what it gives us based off of this board and this prompt that we've done. I'll create a compelling VSL landing page for the YouTube title and thumbnail strategy system. I mean, I could make an entire YouTube video now on this. Like this board was to give me a title for a video that I made, but now I can actually create a strategy system that I could, put into my school community, which will teach people how to make better titles and thumbnails. That's literally just giving me an idea. Okay, so based off of everything is given it, it's actually, wait, what? This is insane. Wait, what? This is live reaction. This is insane. Open page preview. I did not expect that. The secret framework behind every viral YouTube video. Discover the exact title and thumbnail strategies used by top creators. It's got my video because it's in there. And also, although my video isn't linked with this secret framework, I love what it's done. Wait, what? I just created an actual landing page. Ready to 10x your YouTube views with proven frameworks? This has just blown my mind because, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit speechless. This is pretty cool. But yo, this is just so much to this. This has opened up so many other doors that we could probably create. All right, what else? What if we made a presentation? Okay, so I'll create a comprehensive presentation about the YouTube title and thumbnail strategy. So although this board I originally used to get thumbnails and strategies, thumbnails and titles for a video. I've now flipped this and it's an entire framework now. But that just goes to show you could literally, there's the mind map, there's the VSL page. It's just got me thinking that now, what if I was to actually bring in a prompt and I was to say, this is a framework, this is a strategy on how to, 10x your views anyway, or how to increase your leads for real estate, and it creates a VSL for me. Because this is just this prompt and what it's giving me is not really linked, but it's creating more than what I needed, which is impressive. I'm still going to use this board for titles and thumbnails, by the way. So, and what's cool is, let's just say hypothetically, I didn't like the answers it gave me. I can start a new conversation, change the language model to Grok or Gemini or ChatGPT, and boom. Okay, here's the presentation. Slide 1. Hey man, I just created a presentation. Anybody out there need me to come and present to them? I'll present this. That's super cool, man. You could literally bring in, let's just say I see a video on, we'll use fitness as an example. There's a video on hypertrophy and how to gain 10 pounds of muscle. I bring it in here. I bring in my videos, analyze it, create a script for me. But for this is my ICP, which is a beginner, not a bodybuilder. He wants to do this, and this. He has these injuries. Give me a script for a video I want to make. Also create a mind map for me. Also from there, create a 6-slide carousel text. Also create a presentation for me. Like, wow. Open page preview. The harsh truth, if they don't click, they don't watch. That's the number one rule of YouTube success. Didn't even know that. Yes. Now you get now you understand. Although I'm more surprised, maybe more surprised than you, but this is Poppy AI. This is what I've been using to script things out. Now I know about the presentation and the VSL page, but this is it. I've showed you an example board that I've used. I've showed you example template boards. If you go to templates, there are tons of templates that other people have. If you look, money model launch. So somebody actually did create a board from Hormozi's money models. So there you go. Use this prompt. A lot of them, if not all of them, have instructions on how to use this. From here, you can add in your own website. Let's just use this board super quick. You can add in your own website. You can add in your own YouTube page. You can add in, your own. Let's just say, for example, you're in real estate, you add in your own real estate page of listings and ask it to create ads for you. But this is Poppy AI. Now, I do have a code if you guys want to get started with Poppy AI. My code is simply my name, Charan. I'm going to leave it on the screen right now. I'm also going to leave it down below in the description. Now, that's a special affiliate code that will give you $25 off right off the bat. And that will stack you up with tons of credits. Everything we've done so far, look at my credits. That's alive. You guys saw that I started this off with 3,000 credits at the start of the video. It's currently at 2,935. So I have literally only used 65 credits of creating that VSL, creating that presentation, creating the mind map, and using all those boards and the script that I did. So yeah, sky's the limit on what you guys can do with this. Gone are the days of, just simply going to ChatGPT and asking, hey, make me a script to give me 10 video ideas. This is the future of using AI to take your content, take your personal brand, take your online presence to the next level. All right, so I hope you guys like this video. Until the next one, peace.